Om. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Mind's job is to think. When we live our life from childhood till now, we have never ever wished that eyes should stop seeing, ears should stop hearing, tongue should stop tasting. Then why do we insist that the mind must stop thinking? This is a wrong approach. If we insist that the mind should stop thinking, it is Hatha Yoga. Mind will never stop thinking. That is the nature of the mind, to think. Then what has to be done? Step out of the mind. Who knows the thoughts coming and going in the mind? Be that. Rather than have a dialogue, oh, I am watching. Even this thought I am watching is in the mind only. But the one who is watching is not in the mind. That is your true nature. That's who you really are. Therefore, Ramana Maharshi says, inquire, who is this I, who is the knower? And let that inquiry bring about a disposition wherein you are not available to the mind, meaning you are not available to the coming and going of thoughts in the mind, because your attention is somewhere else, on yourself, in yourself. Uddharet atmanatmanam. Rather than forcing the senses to not interact with the world, rather than forcing the mind not to think and feel, this is an unnatural process. Yet it is a valid way. One of the ways is that through Hatha Yoga you can control these. Chitta Vritti Nirodha iti Yoga. But then the second part is more important. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Then tada drashtuhu, watch, observe, see, swarupe, your own essence, and be. Then that Hatha Yoga is okay. If you have brought this about, tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. But if we control the mind for the sake of controlling the mind, because the mind is becoming too much of a challenge, because it is going extrovert, because then it's a wrong approach. In Vedanta Prakriya, we are not putting any pressure on the mind. Just like when you go to sleep, you don't put any pressure on the mind to let go of the world. All you do is change the focus from the world to the sleep, and the world drops you of its own accord, without you willing anything from the world, because all your disposition, all your attention is towards the sleep. Similarly, when we become available to ourselves, to this I, automatically the world will drop us. It will be dropped from the mind. The world which exists, we come to know as thoughts in our mind, exists only as we give value to the mind. If there is no one to own, if there is no one to give value to or give attention to the thoughts, as dear as they may be, even the thought of inquiry in the end, who am I, where am I, what am I, wherefore am I, all these thoughts are also in the mind. Just like the thought of sleep is also in your mind. When you say, now I am feeling sleepy, now I need to go to sleep. But it is that thought which is triggering away it is that thought which makes you transcend the world of thoughts. Similarly, this thought of who am I helps us transcend all the millions, zillions of thoughts that erupt in the mind. Because our attention is on what these words, who am I, are indicating. So in this way, let the withdrawal be natural. Let the withdrawal be effortless. Let the withdrawal be not by forcing the world out of your mind. let it not be a result of your desire or will, where forcefully we are keeping the mind empty. Let it happen as a result of you being yourself, you being the conscious principle. Your attention is on this eye. Your attention is on this throb of life pulsating through you. Your attention is on that, without which this body cannot exist. Keep that in your attention and be.